Welcome to another Jakarta edition of Sing Football Crazy. I'm Daniel Mananta, and as usual, we are joined by Shalindra Kawilarang and a man who only exists in two dimensions.
Red Army! This week we're at Warung Bang Hoodie, which as you can hear is home to the Arsenal faithful.
So let's take a look at what's coming up.
Game on.
It's not about winning all the time, it's all about doing it in style.
Who do you guys support?
Arsenal! We're here with Wick and Asha who support Arsenal. But before we talk about the match tonight, take a look at this piece of Suarez Classique.
In March this year, Louis was brought down by Aston Villa's Nathan Baker. But Ballhead has removed the ball using only harsh language. So guys, can you guess where the ball was at?
Where's your ball at? Where's your ball at? Place your ball on the board. Uh-huh.
And I think here.
How was Arsenal tonight?
Great wins, 2-0, clean sheet, top of the league.
Now it's time to seek the opinion of a man who is angry because he's trapped in a cupboard.
It's all gone newsy in here. It was a thriller at Goodison as Everton turned around a 2-1 half-time deficit to lead 3-2. Romelu Lukaku roared and grabbed a brace only for Daniel Sturridge to notch a last-minute equaliser past homeless goalkeeper Tim Howard. In a thunderous affair, Everton's Kevin Mirallas was lucky not to be sent off.
I thought he should have been sent off.
After his attempted murder of Luis Suarez. And Brendan Rodgers attempted to lift Martinez off the ground using psychic powers. Scintillating, stunning City score 6 in savaging of stunned shell-shocked Spurs who was super Villas-Boas hasn't got a clue.
Well, it's difficult to explain.
Pellegrini wears new wig and doesn't make sense.
Well, I know Álvaro Negredo on the 8th.
AVB then goes for understatement of the decade.
We were not at our best.
Well, Pellegrini doesn't hear next question.
Pardon?
Rooney goes WWE on Jordan Much and goes for the 3 count. Then talks himself out of red card and goes on to open the scoring. Malky Mackay goes orangutan. But Cardiff's Kimbo Kyung strikes a last gasp equaliser to earn a draw. Then goes completely insane. Emotional Moyes wistful.
Wasn't to be.
Arsenal put plucky Southampton in their place, courtesy of an Olivier Giroud double. Manager Arsene Wenger makes ridiculous comment.
We don't produce in Europe any more strikers.
What about this lot, Wenger? Meanwhile, Wenger wants to grow a ponytail.
Well, we have a long way to go to do that.
Mourinho gets skinhead to fit in at West Ham.
And we adapted well to that style.
Allardyce thinks it's hilarious, but unpopular haircut leaves Mourinho sitting alone, so very alone. The result made Jose smile though, as fat Frank Lampard scores 2 to make twonks of his former employers. And finally, Brendan Rodgers discusses latest Justin Bieber album.
Wow.
These are the top global goals this week in football. At number 10, in this Asian Cup qualifier between Bahrain and Yemen, Bahrain's Fawzi Aish curls this one into the near post. The match ended 2-0 to Bahrain. But the highlight of the night was Aish's celebration. A little bit of boxing kangaroo and a little bit of the Matrix. We don't quite know, but he's certainly having a lot of fun. Number 9. It may only be training, but West Ham's Ravel Morrison's finish was nothing short of awesome. If only he could do that in a real match with real defenders. Number 8. In Bolivia, San Jose's Marcelo Gomez launched this ball pedo into Wilstermann's onion sack. This one gives me a nosebleed just watching it. Gomez and friends celebrate in front of a huge inflatable mattress as the fans pay their tribute in the style of Mary Poppins. Number 7. Real Madrid forward and anti-dandruff campaigner Cristiano Ronaldo scored a sensational hat-trick for Portugal against an unfortunate Sweden to qualify for the Brazil World Cup. Played through by João Moutinho, Ronaldo outpaced Martin Olsson before slotting home the first of the match. Ronaldo then performs opera. About half an hour later, Hugo Almeida picked out the pacey Portuguese captain, who scored into the same corner. "I like it here," says Ronaldo. "The only way to stop him is with an axe, and that in most countries is illegal." The top 5 are coming up later. Until then, I'll be upstairs in the spare room.
Shalinda, what do you think about at a time like this?
At a time like this, Daniel, I wonder what Carlo Ancelotti's eyebrows are doing.
Good to know where they are and what they're up to.
I keep wanting to see the AFC Champions League, but it's all over. What do I do?
That's easy. Head down to Brazil for a beach party. Woohoo! Welcome to my kind of beach party, the Mundialito de Clubes, a competition where barefooted South American teams humiliate sunburned foreigners. AC Milan's Gabriel Gori rushes the sand cloud past legend Dida in the Flamengo goal. "Kiss my flip-flop," says someone in the crowd, probably. Fraj stabs a bunion at this one for Penarol versus Corinthians, despite having sand trap in his Speedos. Now that is what I call a Harvey Wallbanger. Cheers! Spanish giants Barcelona are left applying lotion after Vasco's Jorginho slip-slap-slop this into the roof of their gold castle. Anderson barbecues the shrimp and eats it by flicking up a self-assist and sizzling this one into the net bag. And finally, Milan are left with heat stroke as Flamengo hit factor 30 with this scorcher. I'm joining this conga. Catch up with you in a bit, party animals. Ah, ini mas Suarez mah lagi palsu-palsuan nih, acting.
Agak bro, beneran itu bro.
Nonton. Well, the only way to settle an argument like this is with a challenge. And you're lucky your body is only made from cardboard, bullhead. Anyway, now that the EPL has started taking things seriously again, so have we. No one asked for this back, but we're giving it to you anyway. Yes, it's humiliation time as the Walk of Shame returns.
Ooh, shame, lovely pain.
Earlier tonight, Shalindra went to find out just how insane some of you really are.
Later tonight, Everton are going to play Liverpool, and these two guys are going to make the result count by putting their trust in their team and paying a terrible price if they lose. So guys, tell me about yourselves.
I am Hendra, and when my team lose, I let animals bit off my ear.
I am Fajri. I love my team so much. I try to buy their feet on internet.
So would you do anything for your team?
Yes!
So you'll put your money where your mouth is, even if it means taking a mouthful of these themed chili patties.
Yes!
Then shake on it. Game on.
Are those guys crazy?
I don't know. Has Suarez finally been fouled for real? Join us after the break to find out. Welcome back to Jakarta edition of Sing Football Crazy. Before the break, we asked the important question, has Mahrez finally been fouled for real?
If you're embarrassed to be a referee this week, take heart. Now it's time for something even worse. Action replay.
That's right. Last week we showed this combat photo of a terrified Andre Villas-Boas, seconds before he was crushed by a huge league table.
Then we asked you to recreate it. But why would you do this again?
For the glory, that is. Start of the week.
This plastic tag nut fell loose from Captain Kirk after a Klingon attack. Shields up, trousers down, prepare for first contact.
Let's find out how much spare time you all had this week.
Apparently, your call is not important to Justin Tan, who has plenty of spare time and loves Arsenal.
Lee Kai-ing hates green and supports Manchester United.
Fei Kiat screams like a Korean girl band, but has a different dentist.
Sidas is one of the dirtiest footballers alive.
Paul McCracken has the tash, that's the talk of Merseyside, and supports Liverpool. And Caitlin Murphy loves only Perth Glory, all of which means only one thing.
This week's winner with his photoreal impersonation of Glasgow Bad Breath Fortnite is Kenny Maguire. Kenny is a Celtic fan and he's so tough, he hits local children before a match. Kenny Maguire, you are Star of the Week! If you think you have what it takes to sign for a package at your front door,
interpret this prime piece of Bundesliga action and send it to singfootballcrazy@fox.com.
And now let's take another look at some of the best plays from around the world.
Welcome back to our countdown of the top 10 goals from around the world. Number 5. We rejoin the action in Peru to witness one of the fastest goals in living history. In this match between Intigas and Universitario, Inti's Julio Landari scored within 14 seconds of kickoff, which made the commentator malfunction and get stuck. Oh! Inti striker Carlos Gonzalez attempted to collide with the keeper but missed. Landari though made no mistake. Spotting the keeper off the line, he chipped a perfect lob, both destroying the keeper's career prospects and hurting his feelings. Number 4. Ecuador were losing this match against Honduras, but enter Enner Valencia controlled the ball with his face and then stepped up to level the tie by almost smashing the goal stanchion into its own past. The man who's best known for having others sent off has now scored his first for the country. The fans think they're at a Bon Jovi concert and the managers are pretending they're not bothered. But we know they are. Number 3. Earlier on in the same match, substitute Carlo Costly proved costly for Ecuador, scoring his second for Honduras within 5 minutes of coming on. Using his now signature move nicknamed La Costelina, he fakes a backheel pass before pushing the ball forward and curling it past the desperate goalkeeper. Say my name, Ecuador. Number 2. In this friendly between Turkey and Belarus, former Arsenal and Barcelona midfielder Alexander Kleb jinked out some mighty fine skill before setting up his Belarusian teammate for a precisely hooked equaliser. Receiving the ball at the edge of the box, Kleb makes 2 defenders look like rice pudding before serving up a peach melba to Rodionov. And finally, number 1. No top 10 would be complete without Ronaldo. Here to complete his hat-trick, Cristiano returns to haunt former Man City and current Sweden number 1, Andreas Isaksson, by scoring the match winner and then getting brutalised by his teammates. Ronaldo's now just 3 away from 50 international goals.
Now it's time again to find out what real fans think. We're here with Adi and Salam. Who do you guys support?
Arsenal! All right, now you guys have already made a guess at where Suarez has hidden Nathan Baker's ball.
But we need to test your powers further. It's time for Oi! What's going on here then?
Oi! What's going on here then? Tell us, what's going on here then with Jordan Peters?
This is a match between Helmand Sport and Willem II. Just to give you a clue, Jordan, who is the guy lying on the ground there, is a defender for Willem II, who won 4-1 against Helmand.
So boys, what do you think?
I think
the striker have a yellow card because he pushed the Jordan Peters.
My opinion is same.
Let's find out if you're right. Actually, you were wrong, guys. He heads the ball into his own goal, and when he realizes his own mistake, he starts rolling about onto the ground to stop his own side beating him to death.
So guys, what are your predictions for the league?
Arsenal going to win!
Now it's time for more top goal action from somewhere chilly in Northern Europe.
Hello and welcome as we look back at the weekend's action from Holland. In this match between Twente and NAC Breda, 19-year-old Kyle Ebesilio started the party with this pinpoint wallop in the 28th minute. Ebesilio's third goal of the season keeps the team from Enschede in third place, 3 points behind the leaders, so Twente still have plenty to do. Fast forward 30 minutes and Breda's Danny Verbeek scores a goal that even he doesn't expect. Good enough to haunt the keeper for the rest of his life. Verbeek's strike was Breda's second of the match. The goalkeeper blames the goal for moving. It's not the goal, mate, you're just The last goal of the tie came to us from Dutch under-21 international Quincy Promes, who brutalised the goalmouth with this thunderbolt 4 minutes from time. Golazo! Or as they say in Holland, Dol! Moving on, Heerenveen's Yannick Wildsoet made his manager proud with a great run and a classy finish to score the first of the match against PSV. Naar binnen. Now he's part of the pitch. But unfortunately for Heerenveen, things didn't stay the same. PSV's Florian Jozefzoon jumped high as a kite to tip in this equaliser over the keeper's head. Van Basten's sad. He now has to return to being a wise football pundit. On Stagweekend.
We're back with Hendra and Fajri. Who will take the walk of shame when their team loses? Are you guys ready to show off who you support?
I'm support Liverpool.
I'm support Everton.
Yes, it's match time. Join us after the break to find out who will take the walk of shame when Sing Football Crazy returns. Welcome back to the Jakarta edition of Sing Football Crazy. Earlier, two passionate fans agreed to take a spicy walk of shame if their team loses. Let's take a look at what went down. Oh my goodness, Everton drew with Liverpool. So are you guys ready to put your defeat in the same place as your mouth?
Yeah.
Come on, don't struggle now. While these guys prepare for the entree from hell, the rest of you can relax and enjoy and breathe in the smell of suntan lotion. Come on now.
Welcome back to my crazy bonkers beach football party. Tell you what, you watch this celebration of sandy brilliance while I do the Macarena. First up, Sousa's bullet flashes right through the Penarol defense, almost through the net and far out to sea, while the goalkeeper dreams of a girl named Rio who dances in the sand. Belcher says kablanga and clatters this ice creamer only to be parried. But Al-Ahli teammate Ali Al-Balushi shows Vasco how they do it in the desert and leaves the goalkeeper making sandcastles. Same old as Gabriel Gori scores yet another bicycle kick. Am I actually getting bored of bicycle kicks? Now Penarol's goalkeeper doesn't even flap like a seagull at Eden's speculative scissor fling. If this is how Uruguay defend at the World Cup, Brazil can chill out and pour themselves a Malibu. Lastly, at sunset, a drunk Dejan Stankovic tries to kick the defender in the face, but accidentally gets the ball instead and happens to take a beauty home with him.
If you're bitter and twisted, there's only one league left, the Slippery Balls League of Champions!
This is the Slippery Balls League of Champions, where dreams are crushed against the world's biggest second-hand plastic bed sheet. Wannabe champions must huff their ball through these cones while avoiding a polyurethane meat stacking before diving through the gate and appealing for justice before this cruel fast food clown. At the whistle, they leave this box and make sure it's all over by thumping that into this. This week's vulnerable adult in the community is Moyes. Look at him fail this NASA balance test.
My name is Moyes and I'm here to represent the best club in London, the best club in England, the best club in the world, Chelsea. Whatever time I take, it'll be better than all Man U fans can do.
To win, he'll have to beat off Arnold Supama's stubborn 19-second piece of lovely jubbly. If he wants to replace these fish fingers, Moyes is off. He's explained his support for Chelsea, and now he's explained why he doesn't play for them.
Harder than I thought it was gonna be.
It's nothing compared with my job here today. Help me out here, Moyes. Give me something. Without legs and arms, he'd roll a fair distance, I think. But can he Morris dance? Yes, he can. Handbags at dawn. Look at him effeminate. While Moyes thumps it in, I enjoy the unexpected pleasure of a Ferrero Rocher and consider the long seconds we've shared here today. He looks like he could suck a football up a drainpipe. And what is losing not about?
It's not about winning all the time, it's all about doing it in style. I think I had more style than the Man U fan did. Don't listen to me anymore.
No, please, continue. Perhaps you can explain this to the children.
Somebody help! Help! We're here with Wick and Arsha, some of Warung Bang Hoodie's most passionate fans.
Of course, with recent performance and some injuries player came back, like Theo Walcott.
Right.
And we have Podolski coming next month.
Right.
Then we have Rosicky coming back. So we have confidence that Arsenal will maintain at the top of the league. He's a good manager. I think Fulham should give him more time until Christmas.
I think he's a good manager, but I think we don't have that money to
buy good players.
Yeah, I think Mourinho have a unique personality, so I think you're gonna show that.
We're almost done with this Jakarta edition of Sing Football Crazy.
But before we go, there is some unfinished business to attend to, isn't there?
Sam, fan time! Ooh, I love it!
That's right. Sadly, Liverpool actually drew against Everton earlier this evening, and we both know what that means.
It's time you both took the walk of shame.
We want more! 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 We want more!
While these guys try to remember what victory tastes like, it's time to find out where's your ball at?
Where's your ball at? Where's your ball at?
Let me reveal to you where is the actual ball. It's right here, and sadly none of you got it right except for Wick, who got it close enough to the actual ball. So congratulations to Wick!
Now, following their defeat at the hands of Arsenal, it's time to give a voice to the Saints from St. Mary's Stadium.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in,
the saints go marching in, I want to be in that number. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Go Saints! Go Saints!